So I've had some time to think about UFC 319. This is main event. Dricus Du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. So I've had a lot of time to think about it. And honestly, it was quite a disappointing performance from both of them. Because the narrative going into this fight was that Dricus was the, hungry dog. He's the guy that can work and come in with specifics and game plans and get the, tough it out, be a tough man and really grind out and make Khamzat work. But that just didn't happen here. Like, I think they expected Khamzat to gas within one round, which is just very silly. Like, it's his cardio isn't actually that bad. And specifically, of course, for this fight for the belt, he's gonna be improving on it as much as he can. That's just, you know what I mean? If he wants to be a championship athlete, which turns out he is, he would have prepared for it. And they were very happy after the first round, Dricus's corner. And honestly, it was like, okay, yeah, but like he had him in a pretty dominant position, and he's not really working that hard. Why are you guys so happy about this? You're lost a round, and honestly, they couldn't stuff a takedown. They couldn't stuff a takedown from Khamzat Chimaev. Like, I don't know what Dricus was doing. He just doesn't have that elite level of grappling that we thought he had. Like in the scrambles, he's getting toppled over, looking like a fool. Like on the feet, it wasn't that good either. He, the few moments they'd be on the feet because of the huge takedown threat, Khamzat really had what he wanted. He could strike on the feet. Khamzat was landing some decent shots on the feet, looking way crisper than Du Plessis. And with the takedowns, Chimaev would just grind on Dricus. And here's where the criticism comes in, right? A lot of people saying, "Oh, Khamzat had a boring performance," but here's the thing, though. He's the guy that shot takedowns and got control, and he's the one that threatened submissions. He had submission attempts throughout the entire fight, and he was throwing to finish, like throwing head kicks, and he would throw up these neck cranks and try to get under the chin of Dricus. It's not like he wasn't improving position. He was just super dominant. I feel like more of my disappointment is with Dricus because I thought he came to fight. I thought he came to win, but he had no answers on the ground for Khamzat Chimaev, which is just like, it makes me feel, one, I feel like Dricus's grappling ceiling is not that high unless he works with somebody like Craig Jones, which is actually exactly what he needs. Because he's strong, big, strong dude, good cardio. He's smart, like he's able to fight, and he's an elite athlete. And I feel like training with Craig Jones would give him the technicalities to beat Chimaev, in a rematch. But who knows if that will happen. But DDP really didn't improve position. The entire fight, he was working to defend, right? He defended everything. He was in the crucifix, not taking damage. And he was really trying to not get submitted. And I understand that because going into it, Dricus, before he fought Khamzat, his ability to stand up to the feet from the ground is pretty good, but he does so and risks a darce. And in that position, he would give Chimaev his checkmate. That's Chimaev's best submission right there. And you can see at the end of the third round, Chimaev, like, there was a slight opening and Chimaev snapped that up really quickly. Like, if there was another 10 seconds in that round, he could have gotten the tap right there. And Chimaev was the one that grinded out Dricus Du Plessis and made him work. And Chimaev was the one that had the better cardio in the end. And honestly, even though he didn't do enough damage in the crucifix and the side control position, I get it. He doesn't have the amazing cardio. He's winning right here in this position. I feel like people are like hating on Khamzat because that's just, how he is. He knows Dricus is going to be a tough challenge that always has a chance late. And in the fifth round, he jumped on Chimaev's back. He was on Chimaev's back hunting for a finish. I was like, oh shit. I was like, is this it? Is this the Dricus moment? And it really almost happened because he had the rear naked choke grip, palm to palm grip, locked up, but he kind of fell off the back and then lost. I was like, oh my god, that would have been insane. That would have been the most Dricus win to win. He genuinely would have won by accident. But no. And honestly, the ref gave Dricus plenty of chances, but he just can't stuff a takedown to save his life. I don't think he knows what a wizard is. I don't think he's ever trained that. Like looking back, I'm like, this guy is not smart, and his corner really didn't give him anything. They had nothing for him. They said, "Don't get put in crucifix," and that was it. And Dricus could not get put in crucifix. So I don't know what's going on with the grappling over there in South Africa, but they clearly need to improve it. Yeah, send them 2 years to Chechnya and forget, bro. Yeah, Khamzat Chimaev is the champion. He wants to fight at UFC, I think 321 in Abu Dhabi. Dude, put him with RDR. I feel like RDR is somebody that's like, or Hernandez, either one, whoever takes it. Honestly, either of those fights is a great fight. Obviously Chimaev will probably be favored, but here's the thing though. Chimaev only gasses in a dogfight. This wasn't a dogfight. This was easy work for Chimaev. He easily held down Dricus. He didn't have to exert that much energy. Dricus did not do anything to try to work Chimaev. Honestly, he just got fucking held down like a fool. He was flopping around like a fish on the ground, just not knowing what to do, and it was a real disappointing performance from Dricus. I think you line up Chimaev with one of those, Hernandez or RDR, and the other one fights Dricus when he comes back. All right, that makes sense to me. And then winner of Khamzat and whoever he fights can fight the winner of Baralio versus Imavov. So, yeah, man, the middleweight division is moving. There's so many contenders. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought that middleweight would be secretly good now, and it is. It's one of the best divisions in the UFC. I feel like lightweight kind of fell off a little bit. Welterweight is still decent. Bantamweight obviously still amazing. But the featherweight division, Lerone Murphy, yeah. But I just wanted to talk about the main event and how I felt about this fight afterwards. I had some time to think about it. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, follow me on X at FugaziMMA. I'll catch y'all at the next one, man. Peace out.